So, this is a true story. There were these three men who decided to go on a hunting trip, and they wanted to go up to a hunting lodge up in the mountains. So they rented this hunting lodge up in a mountain, and the three men decided to hike up to where this lodge was. And as they came the foot of the mountain, they were entering the forest. There was an old man sitting on a stump, and he looked at those three guys and he said, "You better watch out in this forest." Well, they said, "What? Why?" He says, "Well, this is where the foo bird lives." And they're saying, what was this old man talking about? He said, "You listen to me, because if that foo bird shits on you, you better not clean it off or you'll die." And these guys are saying, who's this old man? He's an idiot. We're not going to listen to this. So they ignored him, walked right past the old man, climbed up the mountain to where the hunting lodge was. And they all got settled in for the night because tomorrow morning they're going to go hunting. Well, that night, just as they had settled into bed, they heard this noise outside. And they heard, "Foo, foo, foo." And I said, "Oh, what's that?" I said, "Well," one guy says, "Well, I'm going to go see what it is." So he runs out of the cabin and he looks around and he looks up and there's a foo bird and it shit on his face. He says, "Oh my God, I can't believe this happened." So he wipes it off and he dies instantly. The other guys are like, whoa, this is bad news. We better, be careful here. Yeah, but they said, "But you know what? Our friend died, but we're not going to let that ruin our hunting trip." So they wrapped him up and put him off in a corner so they could still go out hunting tomorrow. So the next day, they decided to go out and go hunting without their friend. These guys are really bad friends, by the way. And so they decided to go out hunting. And while they're out hunting in the forest, they hear, "Foo, foo." And they look up. One of the guys looks up and there's the foo bird. It's shit on his face. Well, now, okay, they saw what happened to their friend. So they're going to say, "Okay, I'm not going to do anything about this, because he said, you shouldn't do it or you'll die." So he left this bird poop on his face. But they kept hunting. They weren't going to let, some bird poop get in the way of their hunting. So they went hunting. But by the end of the day, this guy's getting really kind of annoyed by all this crusty bird poop on his face. So at the end of the day, when they get back to the cabin, and he says, "Okay, I'm sure it's been long enough. It should be safe." And he wiped it off and he died. Instantly, he died. So the third guy's like, "Holy crap, I'm getting out of here." So he ran to get away out of the forest, and he's running through the forest to get out of the forest to be for safety. And then he hears, "Foo, foo." And he looks up and, he got bird shit on his face. It's like, oh no, I can't believe this. He says, "Well, I saw what happened to my friends. I'm not going to let that happen to me." So he left it on his face. He went home, left the bird poop on his face. He got home. Next day he went to work. Still had bird poop on his face. Everybody said, "Dude, you got bird poop on your face." And I said, "I know, I can't do anything about it or I'll die." And they're all, I don't believe him. But he continued for days and weeks with this bird poop on his face. He didn't dare wipe it off because he knew how dangerous it would be. So finally, after a year of living his life with this bird poop on his face, he finally said, "Oh my God, I can't believe this couldn't possibly hurt. It's got to be safe now." So he wiped the bird poop off of his face and he died. And the moral of the story is, if the foo shits, wear it. So I'm in the middle of a park here, and look, there's a statue of the foo bird right there in this park.